Well, a bone-chilling polar vortex has led to freezing temperatures throughout the U.S., even reaching parts of the Gulf Coast. Cities like Houston, New Orleans, even Pensacola, Florida, are seeing record snowfall. They aren't well equipped for the elements. Snowy weather has triggered flight cancellations and closed schools and businesses throughout the region. Meanwhile, other parts of the country continue to endure the cold, with temperatures well below freezing throughout most of the north. CBS News reporter Kati Weis gives us an update from a frigid New Orleans.
Well, the Big Easy is slowly returning back to normal this evening after record snowfall. An historic winter weather event barreled through this Big Easy coastal city yesterday. It was something pretty impressive that no one will soon forget. I know I sure won't, but it's something also that gave the city quite a bit of a challenge in terms of transportation. Throughout the day, we've been seeing snow plows for the first time in the Big Easy coming through and plowing and clearing the roads that were hammered by this storm and covered in thick sheets of ice. We also spoke with some local businesses that are slowly getting back open and have been shoveling and getting their parking lots safe for people to walk on, because it has been quite a slippery mess for many people. I also spoke with some tourists who have enjoyed coming to the French Quarter, and some locals also who just wanted to come and enjoy this winter wonderland and appreciate it for all that it is, because it's something that never happens here on the Gulf Coast, and it's a memory that many people here will cherish. But for others, this event has been something serious and horrific. It has barreled through and hammered several states across the Gulf Coast, from Texas to Florida. And unfortunately, we know now today, after this storm has made its way through those Gulf states, that 9 people lost their lives due to this horrific storm. So this winter storm has been something of truly epic proportions that has challenged many of these local cities that are not used to these northern weather conditions. At this hour, we know that the city, as I mentioned, has hired an Indiana-based snowplow company to bring down 14 snowplows to come and clear the roads. We know that they've been working on that all day today, and that they're planning to send down actually 14 more snowplows within the next 24 hours. They're planning to also send some of those snowplows across the bridge here over to the Jefferson Parish to go help those neighborhoods there, because I've talked with some locals who said that those neighborhoods still desperately need clearing at this time. We're going to continue to keep an eye on conditions for you and keep you updated, as we have been since early yesterday, on every detail with this winter storm. But until then, I'll send it back to you.
Kati Weis, thank you. Power outages related to winter weather are happening twice as often as they did decades ago, and that's partly because some storms are becoming more intense and because of an aging power grid. CBS News' Dave Malkoff shows us how some homes are becoming mini power plants to support themselves and their communities.
First of all, what a view. This is your house?
Yeah, welcome to Draper, Utah. This is paradise.
John Walsh gives back to his beautiful neighborhood overlooking Salt Lake City in different ways. Sometimes offering a pie to his neighbors.
Another pie, huh?
And sometimes offering his house as a warm shelter like he did 2 years ago.
We had about 7 feet of snow out here.
In the Suncrest neighborhood, cars are buried in powder.
Their heaviest snowfall in 25 years cut out neighborhood lights and heat.
Well, I remember calling over to you and asking you if you wanted to come over because you didn't have any electricity.
But how did you have power when everybody else didn't have power?
With that battery out there, I always have power.
This big battery in his garage is charged by nearly 30 solar panels on his roof.
This is a solution for the future.
For most of us, a centralized power plant sends electricity to your home. If a tree falls on a line in your neighborhood or the plant faces extreme winter conditions, you could lose power. But in this decentralized system, the batteries in these homes keep their power on. Plus, they're giving power back to the grid, sharing it with the entire community. It's known as a virtual power plant, or VPP.
We see it benefits from any winter storm, any outage, any disruption in a power plant, or even any disruption in a transmission line.
And because of the new VPP model, Bill Como's power company doesn't rely as much on fossil fuels.
So this used to be a coal power plant, but now you only use it for emergencies, really.
Yeah, it was converted to natural gas for peaking time periods, but that's where VPPs come in, is they help offset the need for these types of power plants.
For homeowners, this system is expensive. Leasing it could cost about $90 a month, but that's offset by lower power bills. However, value
It's good to contribute.
is not just measured in dollars.
I rather give than take. Give me Major.
From where he sits,
Oh, you good boy.
it's all about investing in his paradise just outside that window. Dave Malkoff, CBS News, Draper, Utah.